Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching today. And today is Tuesday, the 28th of December. And the topic for today is consistent, meaningful conversations. Now, being in the business 30 years and all of the changes in the world, all of the changes in technology, I say this a lot about our industry, real estate. And so many people, especially newer agents, 30 years has gone fast in real estate. And they go, "Ooh, you've seen so many changes." And I go, well, there's two sides to that. I've seen a lot of technology changes. We're paperless and e-signatures and emails and websites and contact management systems and lead management systems and online universities and tools and technology. And even on the consumer side, 30 years in real estate, when we started, realtors were we controlled the information because we did it by a book that came out once a week of new listings, or we dropped off a flyer at other offices when there was new listings, or we used to go on tour, and not too many agents do that anymore, on tour. What that was, for agents that don't know it, every Tuesday morning in the office, we would go to the new listings. You know why? Because there was no internet. If we had to go to the house to see what the new listing was and to see what the house was. So if we had buyers that were interested or people were calling the office, we could see the house. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And if anything, once a week a book would come out and it would be a week old or 2 weeks old. There'd be a new listing in there and it would be a black and white photo of the front of the house and a little tiny description. But that big. That's it. So we had to go out and see them. So the technology has changed in information. But the thing that has stayed the same is relationship, contacting, having consistent, meaningful conversations with people. And over 30 years, we were so worried in real estate about buyers having information and sellers being able to sell their house themselves. So, excuse me. So sellers to be able to sell their house themselves online and for sale by owner websites or Zillow. What was going to happen to realtors and our futures? Well, today should show you. Again, I don't have a crystal ball, but I will say this, that I think today, with being such a seller's market, guess what? People don't need us to sell their house. They could sell their house themselves. They can sell them house themselves. They can. But where's the value in you? Where's the value in you as a realtor? As your expertise, as your marketing. Your bottom line is what you're going to do for service and for those people, those sellers, to sell their house at the highest value, convenient and easy for them, and you walk them through the process. It's not just about selling a house. I mean, there is different markets where the sellers need us more to just find any buyer than before. That's not the case now. So the great news about our business now, I think in myself, is proved that our business is well in our expertise and the service and the help. So that's the two key words, service and help, we give people is proven in this market. It's not just selling the house. That's part of what we do. But that's not even the most important part of it, because people could do it themselves if they wanted to. And I don't have the exact statistics, but I know it's well over 90% of people today in a seller's market are using a realtor. It could be 95%. I haven't seen the numbers. I know about 2 years ago, NAR came out and it was about 95% of people use a realtor. So the point I'm making is that the one thing that's been consistent, that in no matter what market, is that you having consistent, meaningful conversations with people and prospecting and working with your buyers, working with your sellers, shows is the start of your value that you have. And technology can't stop that. Technology won't hinder that. It's just there to help organize you and help you get out that marketing and that information. But on the prospecting side, if you can think of consistent, meaningful conversations with people and asking them and telling them what you are, the best thing about you. And the best thing about you as a realtor is your service and helping them, not just selling a house. That's the point I'm making. So today, this week, start of the year, think of this. Think of this is that when you're reaching out to people, explain that you're there to help them, to serve them, to be their resource of information, and that you're real estate expert to that, because they don't need you to sell a house. They could do that on their own. They need your expertise. They need your conversation. They need your help. They need your opinions. They need your service to walk them through the process. So hopefully that makes sense to you of the what you need to concentrate on now and in the start of the new year is consistent, meaningful conversations with people with your prospecting, consistent, meaningful conversations in helping your buyers till they find the house their house of their dreams in this tough sellers market, and with your sellers having meaningful conversations with them. And I'll just pick one small thing is taking the first offer that's asking price might not be your best option. That's just one thing. Having consistent, meaningful conversations, not selling your house the fastest at asking price to the first person that walks in the door with the first offer. A whole nother video of why that happens so often. I have no clue. But, well, I do have a clue, but I won't go into detail about that. So that's it for today. Some things to think about. So remember, use me as a resource. Call, text, email me anytime. And I'm happy to set some time aside to help you and maybe go over this topic with you more in detail to you personally, what consistent, meaningful conversations mean to you, how you could implement it, and what plan you could put in place to make sure 2022 is even better than it was this year for you. So that's it. Have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday.